Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Chatter After Daily, the show where we chat, argue, and wax poetic about everything in movie news and entertainment in general at this point. I'm Mike. Joining me, of course, is Joel. How you doing, Joel?
How you doing? How's everybody doing? I'm good.
Great. Jamie, you're back. How's it going?
I'm doing well. I'm ready to talk about these things. I feel like a lot of it I have not really dug into, so I'm curious to hear everybody else's thoughts.
Cool. Trayvon, you haven't been here for a minute. How you been? How you doing? And of course, welcome back.
I'm good. Gone because I went to a wedding. A lot of fun. Now I'm back, and I don't know. Of course, I get sick like this. The second day I'm back. I don't know. So yeah, here I am. I'm here. I can talk. It might sound weird, but I remember my voice. But hi.
We appreciate you sticking with us, even though you're not feeling the greatest. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Is that what the hat means? It
fun.
was interesting. I'm like, oh, she's wearing a hat today.
I haven't shaved my head, and I don't feel like putting on the full headphones.
I feel you.
I totally get it.
I've been there.
We've got our first bit of news. It's a big one. Joel, I'm going to defer to you for this one, just to break down everything that's kind of going on here. Marvel has delayed just about their entire Disney Plus schedule outside of Loki. What's happening?
Well, I mean, like you just said, like everything's getting pushed. Well, not everything, mostly everything. So everything like Echo got moved to January apparently. They're going to stay in October. Obviously, the Marvels are in November. I mean, what was news to me is What If apparently is coming out in possibly December, which I thought was not going to come out at all this year. So that's actually a surprise.
Right.
So that's a nice surprise because I was just expecting Loki on Disney Plus to end the year. But yeah, now we're gonna get Echo in January apparently. So I've been fine with that. Daredevil and what was it? I think Ironheart were both kind of delayed. Both are finished filming. Well, no, Daredevil's still filming, so that's gone on hold. Wonder Man's still on hold, obviously. But that was supposed to come out next spring, and obviously that's probably more than likely going to be delayed unless we get some type of deal relatively soon, and that changes. So Daredevil's delayed. As far as for now, Agatha apparently will come out in the fall and has a new name for the first time.
Yeah, I have in the notes here that it was previously called Agatha House of Harkness, then it was called Agatha Coven of Chaos, and now it's Agatha Darkhold Diaries.
Correct. That's the third.
Sure.
It just keeps changing with every delay, apparently. So that's where we're at now. Hopefully, it does come out in the fall, like they said. And from what I gather, at least what people are saying, that it might follow with like a special presentation. So that might lead into a special presentation, which we'll see if that's true. But hopefully, it's true. That'd be cool. What else got delayed?
Yeah, so coming from the Hollywood Reporter, I did get a note from there. The strike started in May. Of course, May 2nd is when all the strikes have kind of started. Then, of course, Marvel went on to say that these delays are more of a focus their efforts to make sure each title is an event, which is something we've talked about on the show quite a bit of. They've kind of oversaturated the market a little bit, where there's so many things coming out. Marvel doesn't feel special anymore. It's just another thing that's happening. So I'm wondering if that'll work, if it'll pay off. They can spend more time on these shows. They can make them feel like the events that they should feel like. Like Ahsoka is an event because Star Wars isn't around that much. Marvel doesn't get... You disagree?
I think we get a lot of Star Wars. I don't know about it being...
I don't know. We get like 1 or 2 Star Wars shows a year.
Right.
Which is like, more than we've had previously. But now that we're on like year 3, I think, I'm like, Star Wars is present.
It's around. It's not around nearly as much as Marvel, I guess.
Definitely not.
All we get from Star Wars is the TV series right now. So
Yep.
It is kind of a big deal when it gets its own show. 'Cause it's like, oh, finally something Star Wars. Whereas, and we did get Mandalorian relatively recently, even though it was only a couple months ago. But Marvel, we get 4 movies. We were technically, if everything worked out, we probably would have got 4 shows. But it is what it is.
Bring it.
Yeah, but I appreciate that it's at least a quality thing. It is a little concerning because Ironheart was just taken off the schedule.
Yes,
It wasn't even
yes.
saying that it's paused. So it's like, what's going on with Ironheart? How long will it take before they get back and up and running with that show? Especially looking at these delays for some of these shows, like Agatha going from fall of this year, I think it was supposed to come out, to winter of next year.
Yeah.
That's a big delay. And the name changes. Like, do they know what they want this show to be?
It's annoying because that's done filming.
Concerned.
I'm not sure what else. They just keep moving
I must look at the playback and was like, no, it fits this title better.
Maybe.
I guess, yeah. But everything else didn't have a date, so that's why they just don't have a place for Ironheart, even though that's done filming. Echo, they want to release at some point. That's why it was supposed to come out this year. It is coming out apparently in January. Hopefully that stays there. And obviously Daredevil would have probably came out if it wasn't for the strikes. And so it's not like they're canceling shit. It's just they have no choice but to delay, and it might work in their favor because they want to focus on releasing them when they're ready and not rushing it, which is the right way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Trayvon, what are your thoughts on the Marvel delays? And is it concerning at all to you?
Not concerning, considering the strike is going on. I mean, they might want to do some reshoots, and they can't. They might want to, promote it a little bit, but they can't. I don't know. I mean,
that's fair.
It's fine. I know Echo, they were talking about dropping the whole season. That would tell me that it should be done. I mean, at least the ones that are done, go ahead and do it. The X-Men, that's animated, so I would assume they would have that ready. I don't know. Some of the things is interesting. Some of the delays are like, and I don't know. Wonder Man. We know nothing about that anyway. I feel like they announced it a long time ago.
Yeah, it's done. It's just that they don't have a place for it yet. They didn't give it a date. Just saying, Wonder Man is still filming, just like Daredevil, but they both got delayed.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I mean, like we said, we do get a lot of Marvel stuff. I mean, I'm here waiting for it, so I'll be there. First night, first day, whatever. So
no matter what, right?
Yeah, right.
Regardless,
right. Every single one of these. So
yeah, that's fair. Jamie, what about you?
The only one I'm really heard about is What If Season 2. Back when we were all over on the GVN channel, I was very excited for What If. So that's why it was very painful reviewing that show after a couple episodes, because in my opinion, it fell off quite sharply. But when I went to San Diego Comic-Con last year, I had the chance to watch the first full episode of the second season, and I really like the direction that they were going in. It's hard to tell where it's going to go next because What If it's not necessarily an anthology, but it's also not necessarily like a linear series. So there's a lot of flexibility there for them to once again screw things up, in my opinion. Echo. What?
I was like, you screw it up.
Yeah,
had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was really excited for it, and then season 1, humble brag. Yeah, I almost got kicked out of the room. Actually, that was crazy. But I don't know where I stand with Echo. I like her character, but I don't know if I care about her character, at least for right now. I don't know if there's anything they could do to convince me to care between now and January. So I don't know. It depends on what's coming out. I might prioritize it, might not. X-Men, looking forward to. I saw an animatic for it at Comic-Con. which I think they've released at this point. If not, it's just an animatic. But that was pretty
but again,
cool.
humble brag.
No. well, it was cool. It was cool. I really liked it. I did not grow up like 1997. I was not even born in 1997. But like going back and watching,
Great show.
And watching some of those episodes, because like they have the original show on Disney Plus right now.
Yeah.
And that theme song lives in my head rent free. So I'm excited for it to come back in some way. I think I don't know. I feel like I'm just excited to see some X-Men in general. I miss my X-Men, bro. I miss them so much. Agatha. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Agatha. We'll move on.
What are we supposed to take from Darkhold Diaries? I just what does that mean? What do we think that means?
I have no idea.
She's journaling her time with the Darkhold, I guess. But based on like where we ended with WandaVision, I don't know why she would have the Dark. Is this a prequel or is this after WandaVision?
It's after.
Yeah, I don't know why she would have the Darkhold then.
There shouldn't be a
prequel.
I guess
they could still show what she did with the book all this time.
I guess so.
But that's a diary.
The teenage witch.
Yeah.
Listen,
I mean,
I'd watch. Honestly, I'd watch.
I've been hearing like rumors about there being musical numbers, like lots of musical numbers of the show. I don't know. Which doesn't turn me off necessarily, but
Agatha All Along, remember? Don't forget.
Yeah, Agatha All Along was very fun, but I think it was like the surprise of it was what made it super fun, and the fact that it was the surprise and the way that they did it. So the fact that they're just gonna try and do it very frequently in the show, like I don't know if that's gonna work out, but I am gonna watch it because I did enjoy WandaVision, especially the like later episodes. Ironheart, I'm sad that like there's no chatter around this at all. I really like Riri as a character. I kind of feel like she wasn't well utilized in Wakanda Forever, so I wanted to see her kind of like get a little bit more shine and maybe dig a little bit deeper into her story. So hopefully it doesn't just get shelved. Like Joelle said, the show is done already, so it just seems strange to me that it's done, but they don't want to put a date on it or do anything like that, especially in this like big, like potentially like a big content gap. So I don't know. Daredevil, definitely looking forward to. Wonder Man, who is that? All right, that's my thoughts.
It's okay. You'll find out.
You said you'll find out and you're gonna love it. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Like Ironheart, I think it's very weird how Marvel's been treating it so far because it's a Black Panther spinoff, really. Like even though it's an Iron Man character, that is a Black Panther spinoff. So you think it would get a lot more push and be a bigger priority than what it feels like it is. It feels like Agatha's show is a bigger priority than Ironheart.
What happened to Wakanda? Was it just Wakanda? The show Wakanda?
It was
oh yeah.
We don't know. It's basically a lot of rumors about what it is and what it isn't. There's no official concrete anything though.
I'm seeing a pattern here, Marvel. I don't know if I like it.
Hey, Rhodey's getting a movie, so not too much.
Armor Wars is
it gonna come out though?
Probably not.
Do we want the movie?
We do not.
I don't know.
I like Rhodey.
They might
now the Secret Invasion. I'm like,
I mean, based off the past few movies I've seen in this phase, I'm open to trying anything. So give it.
That's funny. I'm the opposite. I'm just like, let's not do this. Let's go back to basics for a little bit.
but did you watch Secret Invasion?
I tried. That's the problem.
It was fine, in my opinion. It was fine.
I thought it was fine. I do want to see War Machine in action. That's what I want to see.
I want to know like how long he's been gone because that's the big question, right?
It is.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Isaac's asking, he's been on the reboot train for some reason, don't know why, but he thinks the delays are probably a good thing for the MCU. And generally, I agree. One thing that Bob Iger has said since coming back to Disney is that he wanted to have better quality control over Marvel, because Kevin Feige was just spreading himself way too thin. He can't keep track of everything.
Mhm.
And I think they kind of went too hard on the Disney Plus stuff. They probably should have started with 1 or 2 shows and then like slowly ramp up instead of just full force blitz. So yeah, I think overall the delays are probably a good thing. Shows like Daredevil and Ironheart kind of suffer though, because like Trayvon was saying earlier, they probably had a couple of reshoots they probably wanted to do. They can't, so they're just forever stuck in limbo because they've been written, they've been filmed mostly, so they're just kind of sitting there. Some of these other shows, like Agatha, clearly needed more time for whatever reason. They don't even know what to call it. It clearly needed more time.
Yeah, they said like, didn't they say like it was supposed to be like Agatha like doing some like witchcraft or something, changing the title, like as if it was like a plan to be that way, and like I don't know about that.
Yeah, sure, that's what it was.
I wouldn't mind that.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind it either, but it really doesn't feel like that.
If they did that on the show and like the title card changed every episode, that worked. But changing the name during production, like nobody's gonna remember this by the time the show comes out. Except for sickos like us who talk about it every week. AJ is asking, do we think it's because of the strikes or to make the shows better? Yeah, we kind of just answered this.
Probably both.
A little bit of both.
I feel like it's definitely. I feel like, in my opinion, Marvel, they kind of like put quality to the side. They just said, let's just get on the train and keep going, keep chugging along. And
hold on.
Because it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's not the truth. It's just my opinion. But
your opinion's not the truth? Wow.
Well, not the it's not the truth. But now that the strikes have happened and I've said had a chance. Now that they have to like slow down and look at what they're doing, I think it's given them more time to say like, okay, well, we can like sharpen this up a little bit, or like do like, take a deeper look into this project and really figure out like what they want to do for the rest of this phase, I guess.
I mean, go ahead. What are you going to say? Go ahead. Okay. Well, I would say there's like a thing that's happening surrounding all of this with the main villain of this saga, or whatever you want to call it, kind of helping with the delay is kind of helping that, so they can get through that first, because they haven't technically recast him yet, so he's still in place. So if this goes well for him, they'll be like, well, look, it delayed, but that'll be like the only way. I feel like they're probably like, yes, that worked. The delay helped us. So
maybe
in that regard, yes.
Yeah.
Looking at everything else, they're like, oh, motherfucker, hurry up.
Yeah.
They could help themselves if they just fucking pay it.
Because this is like, money that they're missing out on right now, not having a new show out on Disney Plus, because they've got like very little content for us to go back to. Now with Ahsoka, it's like, people are on Disney Plus, but I don't know if they were before.
It seems that they don't care though. They're still raising the price and stuff. Like even the strike going on, they're like, yeah, hit the price raise though. I don't care. Strike.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Disney Plus feels like it's the worst streaming service because we only use it when a Marvel or a Star Wars show drop, and so if they're delaying this stuff and nothing's coming out, I'll just cancel it and just wait. Like at least I'm using Netflix and I'm using Max and I'm watching multiple shows and movies there. Disney, it's just the backlog of stuff I've already seen and nothing new is coming out consistently.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit more worth it when like we were locked down and so they were trying to release movies on there as well. Because at least you're like, I'll wait for a movie to come out or something. But now, I don't know. I would not blame anybody for canceling until like something comes out that they want to see.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Diz. Yeah, Peacock and also Max is right there.
Peacock too, but
Peacock's not even in the conversation. I forget.
Peacock has moments, but
Max you can't rewind. So hey,
you can't rewind on Peacock.
On Max, there's problems. I've had issues.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. Don't wait Disney Plus to stay on me right now because I have it as an add-on for Hulu. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I just did that too. I did the
So,
triple
My phone
bundle
plan
thing.
pays for it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have it.
I got a
Trayvon.
triple bundle.
yes.
Thank you for the segue. Disney's buying Hulu. Good job. So,
Sooner than we thought.
much sooner than we thought. So apparently, deadline is September 30th. This is coming from Variety. Hulu is going to be 100% owned by Disney after buying it from Comcast, and it's apparently worth $30 billion.
Sounds right.
See,
Yeah.
I use Hulu a lot, so it works.
Yeah.
Hulu, that's impressive. I was actually talking to a friend of the show, Nate Richard. He's in Canada covering TIFF, and he was going through Disney Plus. He's like, Disney Plus is so much better over here, and he's watching Family Guy on Disney Plus. It's hilarious, and I'm wondering, will this merger? Because they have, I think, like Star as an add-on.
Star.
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah.
Where else? Yeah.
So here, now that this merger's finally happened, will those apps combine? We finally get Hulu integrated into Disney Plus. And watch Attack on Titan on Disney Plus.
Oh Lord.
We might enable
that's the
Star
hope.
and get rid of Hulu. That'd be funny.
Ooh, that would suck.
I don't know if they will combine everything because if they do, the price has to like skyrocket. I feel.
I just wonder all the content that is on
$20
Hulu won't be there anymore. That's what I wonder will happen, because once that happens, all the other networks stuff that is on Hulu right now, what happens to all of that? Does it stay? Does it get removed? Like,
Yeah,
that's the
They could
question I
just do
have.
what Max did, right? And just merge everything into one app. It's not
Right.
Yeah,
that
but all the
hard.
licenses though from the shows though that they have from other networks, how does that work if they try to do that?
It's a different hub. Go to
They have
the Hulu
Hulu
hub.
Live, Live TV, and the regular one.
Yeah,
So,
they do have live TV.
yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how that kind of shakes out. Regarding the price changes, how much is Disney Plus now with the price increase? Like what?
13.
12,
I thought.
13? Okay.
Something
So
like
Hulu with ads is like what, $7? Just add that on top of there.
that. Yes.
You probably come around $20, which is what a lot of people are paying for Netflix and Max anyway, because Netflix charges you for 4K.
Which
I pay for.
gosh.
They've already bundled them already anyway, but I haven't seen them bundle for live TV
Yeah,
though.
Netflix does, motherfuckers.
They didn't do a bundle for live TV. It's just
No,
the
live
regular
TV is
Hulu.
like
I'm surprised no
What,
directors got
70?
mad about that.
Very true.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
pay
like-
20 for the triple for like Hulu, Disney, and ESPN Plus. It's like
Yeah,
I
so-
pay $20.
That checks out. Apparently, they wanted to sell ESPN too. We'll
I
see.
heard about that.
It's weird. I don't know why.
Nobody's
Disney's like,
watching
I watch
sports
sell,
anymore.
I watch sports a lot.
Sell it to Apple. I don't know.
Mm,
Only Joel watches sports. Would you
sure.
buy ESPN, Joel? Joel?
I would. I would. That's money.
So apparently, this is coming from CNBC. Disney is also strongly considering selling to Apple. This is coming from them saying, quote, "For years, analysts and reporters have speculated Apple might want to buy Disney, a company with a market value of nearly $150 billion.
Mhm.
The ties between the two companies are historically strong. Apple co-founder Steve Jobs became Disney's largest individual shareholder after Disney acquired Pixar. This was in 2006 for $7.4 billion.
Yeah.
In 2019, Bob Iger wrote in his autobiography, quote, "I believe that if Steve were still alive, we would have combined our companies or at least discussed the possibility very seriously."
Mhm.
How scary would it be if Disney and Apple merged?
Congress not letting that happen. Oh, that's not happening.
Apple's buying
They're
something.
stopping that. They're stopping that in
So if
tracks.
it's Disney or not, it's getting something.
They're like, hell no. They're like, that ain't happening.
Apple is Pac-Man.
I was like,
I could definitely see it, but they ain't stop. They stopping this
my
shit.
question is like, what does Disney get out of this? Because they're
Money.
so huge. Like, yeah, money, but like,
Yeah.
Disney has money coming out of their freaking ears. So I feel like there's got to be something else, like, because they have such a big like global empire. They got all the parks, the merge, the movies. They got Marvel under its umbrella. They got Pixar under its umbrella. What does like merging with Apple do for them, other than give them a couple bucks that they didn't have their hands on somehow?
Yeah, I feel like it does more for Apple than anything.
It does.
Apple Parks coming soon.
Oh God, no.
No.
Are you prepared for Apple Disney Plus?
So here's what it does for Disney.
That's going
to
right
answer
to
that
Apple
question.
TV Plus. Right into it.
Yeah, Apple Disney Plus.
Disney is valued at $150 billion, right?
Nice.
Apple is valued at $3 trillion.
Wow.
So
Makes sense.
yeah, they have a lot of money.
The fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, from Apple's point of view, Apple Parks, right?
No wonder
They can
their
make
TV
they can
shows
make
got
their app
such
stronger.
power.
They can bundle it with the phones. Guess what? You need an Apple product to access the Marvel shows, to access the Star Wars shows. So like, it's very lucrative for them. And Disney, they'll take the payout. That's a lot of money. $3 trillion, easy call.
That's insane.
Like Ditch says here, Disney has money, but they don't have Apple money, and that's true, and that's what makes it scary.
I didn't know Apple had that much money. My God.
I mean, yeah. Well,
The power of Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso's amazing.
So I got about 5 of their products on my desk right now. So they're doing fine. Get ready to buy 2 more. so they're doing fine.
Oh, I got the AirPods. That's it. It's a moment.
I have an iPad. That's about it.
I don't have an iPad.
Only the iPad?
Only the
iPhone.
iPad.
iPhone, iPad, Mac, Power Beats.
Jeez.
Yeah, so yeah, I have a lot of stuff.
65 billion cash on hand. Cash? Where do you put that?
Well, you see, us mere mortals don't know that there's actually a $1 billion bill.
Or do they use
$1 billion?
That's it's crazy how much money Apple has. It's even crazier of the thought of Disney being sold to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
Especially again, they're buying Hulu. They bought Marvel. They bought Star Wars, and Apple's just gonna swoop in and take
Fox.
all of it. And
Recently.
Fox, exactly.
They fought
Recently.
20th century. What? 20th century?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
that's how they have FX, Fox Channel, all that. So.
Yeah, they have all the movie and television from
Yeah.
Fox. They took all that.
It's insane. I'm kind of terrified. I don't know what happens after that, because what do the other studios do? What do the other companies do? Because Apple is already making a name for themselves in the entertainment industry. I mean, Coda won Best Picture 2 years ago, and so they're already on the scene. Now that you combine them with all of Disney and Pixar, insanity. I don't know how you compete with that. The amount of money they can put behind all those projects too would be insane.
Yeah, more money. You're like, what?
You're gonna start seeing budgets of $500 million.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just don't see it. I mean, even if they wanted to do it, I just don't see it being allowed to happen.
That's fair. If
If
they fought hard to stop
Activision
Microsoft from getting Activision,
There's no way.
there's no way this
Yeah.
could happen.
Yeah.
Like they were fighting hard to stop
They'll
that.
fight harder for this.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they definitely gonna let this happen.
The only way I see this happening really is if Iger starts selling off pieces of Disney to shrink the IP down a little bit, sell Lucasfilm, which I don't think they would do.
What?
Oh, Warner Bros. Is suspending deals right now. Overall deals. Hold on, let me send this to you
Suspending
guys.
because they can't afford it, or because
They are
Because of
broke all the
strikes. Because of
time.
strikes. So they're saying overall deals for people to make stuff.
Greg
So,
Berlanti, Bill Lawrence, Mindy.
Yeah,
Kaling.
Mindy Kaling. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
Suspending.
Minnie
Is it
Kaling's coming to New York
temporary?
tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
No, that makes sense. They're broke as a joke. We didn't talk about this. We didn't even have it on the news items for today. But Warner Brothers losing $500 million because of the strikes is insane, and they could have just paid what $45 million to give the people on strike what they wanted, but no, they had to be morons.
Mhm.
The only thing, I mean, the strike is overall, right? So all the studios have to come to the ball, right? For this to finish, for this to end. So Warner Bros. Like, please, let's end this, please. Bob like,
Hollywood
no.
Reporter. Hollywood Reporter is letting us know that these overall deals have been suspended at Warner. This is crazy. It makes sense. They can't do nothing, but it's still crazy.
Greg Berlanti.
That's the one that hurts me. I saw his name. I was like, oh my god, not Greg. Leave Greg.
I love Greg. Not Greg. No, not Sex Lies of College Girls. No.
Yeah, that is very good.
Yeah. Last season was kind of weird, but I still like it.
First season, I didn't watch second season yet, but yeah.
The first season is pretty good. First season is the best season so far.
They could be bring it back if they want.
Pay your writers and actors.
The show is not on there. Interesting.
Realistically, how long y'all think this still go on? Because I'm like, wait a minute now. When y'all going like fix this? If
Zaslav has to give one more earnings call of like, oh hey, we lost more money, I'm sorry, it's gonna end. It's gonna have to end because this is bad. It's getting very bad.
He gotta get Bob is like, look, we sitting over here, we ain't losing money. I don't know what's going on with y'all over there, but it's like that's the messed up part.
It's lying. That's
like I lost how much?
Do another billionaire club meeting, whatever.
Billionaires club. So, how you guys doing financially? Are you broke yet? On their yacht.
You guys still got a Billy or what? You're a millionaire now? Get out of here.
Actually, that's why they're trying to sell to Apple.
I don't want to deal with this shit.
It ain't gonna be my problem. I'm out. I was retired anyway. I shouldn't even came back.
That's why I came back to sell it.
Yeah.
You're like, let's get this shit out of here. Just wrap it up. So I go home.
Insane.
It's tragic.
Give me my $1 billion bonus from this. Bye.
Hopefully by January this is over. I thought it'd be over by November, but now it's not looking likely.
What stubborn motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, too stubborn.
It's pretty sad, actually. Yeah,
it really is. It's annoying.
Yeah, especially with now the video game part of the industry is going to be affected as well because of this craziness.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Okay, yeah. Right.
Spider-Man's fine. Spider-Man is fine.
They're doing a stream tomorrow, I think.
For what?
The entire cast. It's weird. I didn't understand that.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to check that
out.
out.
I didn't see that
New footage?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Insomniac's Twitter account because I'm sure they posted something there. Oh yeah, they streamed today.
Oh,
at 2 hours ago.
It was voice actors, right?
Yeah, it was Yuri Lowenthal, Laura Bailey.
Oh,
streamed the game.
Yeah,
the new game.
Is she Mary Jane?
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, of course. She's everyone.
Yeah.
When I found out she was Naruto's mom, I'm like, that doesn't surprise me. Sure, that was a thing that happened. Of course. They weren't streaming the game. I think it was just they were streaming Spider-Man 1 because it's 5 years since it came out. Which cool.
Yeah.
But also, are they allowed to do that? I don't know the rules.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Actors. Like they're all gonna do a stream talking about the game, but now that you say Spider-Man 1, I guess it's okay. Question mark?
They got a waiver. I'm getting tired. That's so funny to hear that too. Oh, we got a waiver. I'm like, okay.
Some people get. I mean, that's not so shocking. They're not getting paid, and they can't pay. Like it's gonna happen. That's what they're hoping for. That's what the company.
That's what they wanted. Remember?
Yeah, they literally said. Did they say October when they start getting eviction notice? Whatever the quote was, where they said like we'll wait till they start getting evicted and then they'll come and take a shitty deal, basically.
It's messed up. Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah,
I mean, hate everything
Go live with someone during the strike. Well, I have to move. Live with mom.
Hopefully, the people that are once you get an eviction notice, it's like too late, right? Like you have to move.
Once you come home and your stuff is outside, that's when you know it's over.
Because I was gonna say, like, a lot of actors put like money into like the fund that they have to support the people striking. So I'm like, hopefully those people can reach out, and I would hope there's still funding left for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's bad. Very
those are the
bad.
ones trying to help, but the ones that don't make as much as obviously the ones that do get paid. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that suffer the most.
Yeah, it's sad. Aaron Paul, he played Jesse Pinkman on Breaking Bad. A couple days ago, he said he got 0 residuals. He made 0 money from when they put Breaking Bad on Netflix, which is crazy. Nothing. And Breaking Bad is one of the biggest shows on Netflix during the pandemic. It's one of the biggest shows on Netflix all the time because people love Breaking Bad and they're always discovering it and watching it for the first time there. For him to make nothing is the problem. Like, him, Bryan Cranston, high-profile actors now. That show made their careers. One of the most beloved and most highly regarded shows of the last decade. They made no money. Now, what do you think the extras make, right? The guest stars make, the people who aren't even leading these shows. They're
probably deducting money at that point.
Yeah. One actress
on the show.
She got a check for like -$2. And I'm like, how does that happen?
Oh, money?
Free?
Why did they
get -$2?
How does that make sense?
It's crazy. I mean, I think the Suits show did the same thing when they got on Netflix. It was like the biggest show on there at the time.
Yeah,
and, like not too long ago. And the actor was like, "Oh, I'm happy about this show, but I'm happy that you guys are seeing me, but I ain't making sure." I'm like, God, it sucks.
It's not like cable where they get actual right. That's where shit gets real popular, It's on. The first time I saw Breaking Bad, it wasn't live. I saw it on. I think it was Netflix, well, wherever it was at.
I watched it all on Netflix last year for the first time.
There you go. Yeah. A lot of the shows I watch now are after the fact.
Right.
I'm sorry, Bryan Cranston. You still Zordon to me.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Sure, Zordon. That's where you know him from.
It sure is. That's exactly where I know him from.
So made his career.
Man. That's hilarious. On a slightly lighter note, I guess, we have some trailers we need to watch. Gen V comes out in a couple weeks, I think. Doesn't it come out this month?
Yeah.
No idea.
I've not seen this trailer yet, so
28th, I think.
That's crazy.
A lot of shit coming out this end of the month. I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah, it's spinoff for The Boys on Prime Video. I don't have a date yet, but I'm sure the trailer is gonna tell us. I haven't seen it. Sharon, you said you haven't seen it. Jamie, have you seen it?
No, absolutely not.
But this is the first trailer, right? Like before, we just got little teasers and stuff, right?
No, well, it's a trailer.
Yeah, it's not a teaser trailer. This is a full trailer.
Okay.
Oh boy, God, I'm glad YouTube's going to allow us to watch this Red Band trailer. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared.
Whoa.
I am very ready.
There's some blood. I did watch it earlier because obviously one of the characters has like blood bending ability.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What is a Red Band trailer? Does that mean there's crazy stuff in it?
Yeah, that was like the Red Band trailer.
Rated R.
Yeah. Red Band, it's only on YouTube. It can't play in a theater. It's an R-rated trailer. Green Band, that's what they send to the movie theaters.
Nice.
So it'll play on the screen. Right. PG-13. This is an R-rated trailer.
You learned something new.
Really?
Yeah.
I always go for the Red Band trailer.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, because if there's a Red Band trailer, that means the movie required a Red Band trailer.
Yes.
And so you're not getting a censored version. So yeah, that makes sense. Here we go. The Boys. Let me know if you guys need to change the volume at all. 3, 2, 1.
I know there must be many thoughts going through your mind right now. Is
Patrick.
this the right place for me? Do I belong here? But let me assure you that we see something in you. Something you may not even see yourself. Even if you do have X-ray vision.
Oh god.
Congratulations and welcome to Godolphin University.
I'm on Sky High rated R.
White flames on his clothes, but
Right?
it's like a big fiery sea cucumber.
Golden Boy, Jordan, Andre, they're going all the way. They could save thousands of people.
Let's come up with your superhero name. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Bloody Marie.
That's terrible.
Okay, Coagula.
Even worse.
Ooh.
I'm not going back to the fucking woods!
Oh, okay.
There's some weird shit going on. Who else have you told? Nobody. Don't say another word about this.
Oh,
What's going on?
It's lights out.
There are evil people at this school.
This is way bigger than us. We need to make this right. This is your shot at real power.
Remember, no tiny action hero shit.
Get it. Got it. Good.
Sweet Jesus. Digging for the
He was
truth
dying
is a
first.
rush.
This is just a
What's up
tiny
with the
bit
puppets?
fucked, isn't it?
Don't answer that. It's fucking rhetorical.
With the last
Just a
season,
matter of time
boy, that's not
before they find out about everything else we're doing.
If the woods is exposed, we all have a big, potentially fatal problem.
It's lights out.
Oh, okay.
Fucked up. I'm fucked up.
oh
One
no.
thing that is really big right
No.
now
Oh,
is that we are all fucked up.
It's lights out.
yeah.
yep.
September 29th.
Yep. I'll be there.
It looks good. Looks like the boys. I'm terrified whenever I see little people in boys content now because last season messed me up a lot.
I welcome it.
Oh.
It's fun.
Don't spoil it.
Oh,
Don't
no.
spoil it. Jamie's still
I
behind.
haven't. Yeah, I'm still behind.
Just know, I love it.
Yeah, I got like, all right. I need
Just
some
know.
help. Y'all told me to watch Naruto. Told me to watch The Boys. I'm sure there was a
If you
bunch of other
watch
things.
these,
I
when
missed.
they tell you, you would be up to date.
But you told me these are the same time. Pick one. Pick one. I'm picking The Boys.
Naruto
Boys is
movies.
for
You
sure.
can get to Naruto whenever, like the show, whenever. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
You're already behind.
Oh my god, I forgot we were. Oh my god, I haven't watched it. Oh no. Oh, okay.
You gotta schedule. You gotta look at these schedules. You know, where can you fit stuff in.
Yeah. I guess I'll watch one tonight.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It does. It does. I like that it doesn't look like The Boys. It's clearly still in that universe, but it still feels like it has its own unique voice, with like that college like setting, and it seeing like the statues of Homelander. Like it reminds you of what world you're in.
Right.
But I do think it's cool
And
that it's
some
very much
characters.
its own thing. Yeah, new
Some of the
characters. See some of the
characters,
characters.
And some characters you're familiar with who show up here and there.
Yeah.
Like that one that works at the company or whatever.
Yeah.
For her. Yeah.
Apparently, this show takes place between season 3 and 4. That's what I just read that somewhere.
Did not know that. That makes sense. Considering it
Interesting.
comes out between seasons 3 and 4.
So I can watch it like that. See, this is why I wait.
No,
I mean, you're still not.
It doesn't make sense, but all right.
But yeah, I'm excited to see this. I mean, I definitely like. As soon as I saw that scene, they were like, "Oh, welcome to the school," and then when they were like testing their power, I was like, "Okay, Sky High, all right." That
Yeah.
reminds me, of that.
Sky High is great.
I'm getting a somewhat sequel to that, right?
Sure. It's very much X-Men, Sky High, My Hero Academia, super powered school. But with a twist, this school apparently sucks. Unlike the other two.
Oh, it's an evil school.
It's a lot more bloody.
Very bloody.
Yeah.
I mean, them peoples. I forget the name.
Bot,
yeah, evil bastards.
Corrupt company. I'm excited for. Usually they do them little like teasers or the advertising they do for it is really funny. Usually, so we'll see.
the VOT Twitter account and the YouTube channel, they're my
so
favorites.
Yeah, so I like that.
the weird like parody of Fox News. It's so much fun.
It is.
But then you see Fox News post very similar content, and then you just get depressed. I'm like, oh god, people are really like this.
Yep.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Jamie, watch The Boys.
I will finish The Boys at some point.
So how far are you?
I feel confident.
I'm into the second season. I'm at like the 5th episode, I think.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, I'm in the middle, not that far back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a season and a half to go. So yeah.
Yeah.
They're only 8 episodes, right? You can knock that out in a week. After those Naruto movies.
We'll see about that. We'll see.
I don't.
They're good. That helps.
They are better than the Naruto movies. So there's that. Oh man, we have one more trailer we have to get to. This is called The Bike Riders. It stars Austin Butler, Digis Batman for some reason.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The synopsis says, over the course of the 1960s, a Midwestern motorcycle club evolves from a gathering place for local outsiders into a more sinister gang, threatening the original group's unique way of life. I haven't seen this trailer. Apparently, it's really good. We're gonna check it out.
I saw like 3 seconds, and I was like, Austin Butler's hot. I'm in.
Yeah, I said the same, but I didn't like Tom Hardy's voice. I was like, yeah, I don't like how he's talking.
Oh boy. Well, we're gonna see how that goes.
Eddie Brock is back.
No, far from it.
Watch it be his natural accent.
Well, you need to change that. I don't know.
It can't be worse than Bane, can it?
Okay.
Really? Here in a minute, I guess.
I guess we got to get into it because I'm very intrigued now about how weird he sounds.
I hated it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Just him.
I've been thinking. You can't run this club forever.
No, damn.
I hated it. I swear.
It's for nothing.
No.
Oh man.
You and me, kid.
That's weird. I don't think I hate it as much as you, but that's weird.
Just weird.
It's different, but he does different well.
It was the golden age of bikerides. I never felt so out of place in all my life.
There he is.
First time.
Okay, y'all, calm down.
I'll watch it.
I'm just appreciating the cinema.
5 weeks later,
Yeah.
I thought I could change him, you know? Not to be different, but to be, I don't know, like he's wild.
Hey!
Jodie Comer's
you to
voice
take that
is
jacket off.
also interesting here.
You'd have to kill me to get this jacket off.
Was it 60s?
Yep.
I can't help but think about the Thunderbirds.
Let's say you think of Outriders.
The club got
Makes
real
sense.
big real fast. They started running drugs,
Where the pink
gambling,
ladies at?
prostitution.
I'll be a pink lady.
I want you to quit writing.
Alrighty.
Benny.
Ooh.
Oh no.
You can't have him.
If he wants to ride a bike, you ride a bike.
I'm kind of offended because these are trying to be Midwestern accents and they are not good.
Hey, you know, just think it over, you know.
I don't know. Mike does sound just like you.
In the 60s. We weren't around then. I don't know what it sounded like.
All right, that hurt, but okay.
Y'all see that terrible glass that they punched through? And then, like, it was nothing there. We're like, okay. I just don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty. But that might have been, I don't know, are windows always so hard to break? I feel like they're probably pretty easy to break in the past.
You think so?
Maybe.
I
can't.
I feel like they were.
Too easy these days. Maybe then.
I don't know.
I would guess
making windows. I don't know.
I've never punched.
See, that's a YouTube
It
video.
just looked like
right there.
nothing, and I don't know. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's just something I noticed. Don't mind me. I'm weird.
No, but see, once you point stuff out, I can't help but notice it. Like, I don't even know what I would have thought about Tom Hardy's voice until you pointed it out.
I'm sorry.
I probably wouldn't even thought about it. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, you would have.
Him. No, it wasn't like him. I mean, he does voices. It's where he's one of those actors that picks a voice and then does that. Tom Hardy's crazy like that.
He did it the whole time. I give him that. He was consistent with it.
He commits.
There you go. He did.
I'm just really proud of Austin Butler for finding a way to not do the Elvis voice. He finally broke.
I'm sad.
I didn't mind it.
It was working for me.
I didn't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess we're going to the next part of the show. I just dubbed in video game stuff. Video games and stuff. Because there's too many things to talk about. None of them are really big enough to be their own segment anyway. But Starfield is out.
Yep, it came out today. Happy Starfield Day.
Happy Starfield Day. It's here on Game Pass. If you were a weenie and you paid, good for you, I guess. You probably already beat the game. Apparently, Greg Miller beat the game 5 times already, which I think is ridiculous.
He's wild.
I don't understand that. But I'm excited to check it out. Has any of you downloaded it, get a chance to play it already?
My computer wasn't compatible with some shit. I don't know.
Let me check right now. Actually, I preloaded it, but I'm not gonna play it for probably like a week because I know my stream wants to see me play it, and I will not be streaming this weekend. So
I'm shocked, Trayvon, that you said your PC wasn't compatible because my laptop is running it. Like, it booted it up.
Maybe I'll look at it.
When you launch the Xbox app, now it's like Starfield themed. That's cute.
Maybe it's just I didn't have enough space. I don't know.
That might be the case.
Whatever it said. Yeah.
That might be the case.
I just closed that when they told me I could do it.
Yeah.
Joel, what are your thoughts on? Do you care about Starfield? I know you don't have an Xbox or Game Pass, so like, is this one of those games where like, man, I kind of wish I had an Xbox, or you're just like, it looks fine, whatever?
No, I already know. He's not taking it. He's a hater. I just thought I'd ask because sometimes there's that one game every once in a while where it makes you go, man, I kind of wish I had that console.
Yeah, every 5 years or so, I get one from Xbox. This is not one of them.
So this game is not compatible with the Xbox One at all, right?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay. Well, guess I won't be playing this on a projector then.
Yeah, this is very much a play on your PC, unless you have like a Series X, I think.
Yeah. Grab you a Series X. Play it.
Or not.
No.
Or just get Game Pass. I got Game Pass. I'm not doing all that.
I want to upgrade by the end of the year because I think, they said they stopped developing for PS4, I believe, and Xbox One. So at some point they're gonna get phased out anyway. So.
Oh, it is on Xbox One apparently.
How? How? Are you sure?
That's what unless it allows you to stream it or something. I don't know how that'll work, but I'll try it.
Watch a YouTube video of somebody doing it first.
Have the fire extinguisher by you just in case. Just in case. I mean, I guess it makes sense if like a PS4 can run God of War Ragnarok, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, can
it? Apparently, I didn't try it.
Well, I can't imagine.
But, we'll see.
What is the last PS4 game I got? I forget.
The last PlayStation exclusive? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mine's might be Horizon Forbidden West. It might be my last exclusive that I bought.
Yeah, but I have it on PS5. That came with my PS5.
I think mine might have been Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I ended up playing it on
my
PS4. So, or not PS4, PS5.
PS5.
Yeah.
I did that with. I was in between games with Ghost of Tsushima. I got it on PS4, but I finished it on the PS5. Yeah,
Did you get the upgrade?
No, never got the upgrade.
Gotcha.
So it's.
I bought the upgrade, but I have not touched it since I bought it.
I know the new island. I'm interested, but I haven't done it.
The new island is cool. It's just like I played so much of Ghost of Tsushima. I was like,
that's how I felt. I'm like, I want to, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I remember the last game I got, by the way. It was The Last of Us Part 1.
Oh my god.
The remake.
The remake, yeah. I got the disc right here. Case, don't know where it is. It's got to be around here somewhere. Can't be far.
The Last of Us Part 1.
I know I had the Guardians game too, because I remember playing it, finishing it on PS5. And I'm like, wow, the graphics are crazy. Even just from going from PS4 to PS5, you can see the upgrade already. And not a PS4 version of the game. It's like interesting.
Yeah. That's such a fun game. Very underrated.
Very underrated. Very good game. Very good game. Hope there's more.
Baldur's Gate 3 came to PlayStation today. For those who care.
I didn't know that was coming to PlayStation. So good for them.
Yeah. It was like a month delay. And it's still indefinitely for Xbox for reasons.
Yeah, for the it's all right. We're covered.
It's sad, but I feel like half of the Xbox player base could just put it up on PC.
That is true.
Play it that way. Yeah,
that is very true.
They still have a chance.
Yeah, it hurts a lot because it's like this was a unexpected possible Game of the Year contender that Xbox doesn't get their hands on, at least not at the same time as everybody else. So it hurts. Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, that's an exclusive on PlayStation?
It is not an exclusive on PlayStation. It just came to PlayStation. It was released on PC first. Now it's on PlayStation. It will be coming to Xbox at some point, but they're working with the Xbox team to try and get it running on Series S.
Oh, the one under.
Yeah.
Yeah, the small.
Why under? I don't see the point.
Because they want to play those games, the game too. Like they said that
a new Xbox.
This is Xbox's entire this is Microsoft's fault because they released the Series S and said it will be running side by side with the Series X.
Yeah.
But now games can't they can't reach their
up.
full potential because it's basically like trying to run on a PS4 Pro.
What the fuck?
Why did they even do that?
I mean, they're also the same company that said games will come out on Game Pass day and date, and then Starfield didn't do that. So there's some regrets.
Nobody's perfect, Mike. Nobody's perfect.
Sure.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on in here.
This game, it looks very interesting. It's just got the sad fact of Spider-Man being right on its tail. I got to spend my $70 elsewhere.
I mean, Baldur's Gate, it's definitely had its time in the sun as far as distancing from other games. So I think it'll be fine even after today's release of Starfield and when Spider-Man comes out. I don't know. I don't want to speak too much on Spider-Man because I know y'all sensitive, but.
Oh Jesus!
What can you say bad about Spider-Man? Hold on. I'm glad I came back. What can you say bad about Spider-Man?
I didn't say anything bad. I said I'm not gonna speak on it.
You said y'all sensitive. That's the problem.
But I'm trying to figure out what could you say. I know you're not comparing it to Starfield.
Sicker.
No, I'm not. I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all. I'm just saying,
There we go.
I think it's going to be up there for Game of the Year, but I also feel like there will be other things ahead of it, much further ahead of it.
Oh, really? Much further? Like what? Which game?
Why
is
are you
that?
taking offense to this?
Which game is that? Which game are you thinking of?
Baldur's Gate 3 for one.
Uh-huh.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah,
Possibly
there it is.
Final
No.
Fantasy
Let's stop
16.
right there. Let's stop right there. Yeah, that's the one you want to say.
What are you
Baldur's Gate. Talking about damn Baldur's Gate. Talking about Tears of the Kingdom.
No, seriously, Baldur's Gate is literally one of the Game of the Year like contenders right now. There's a lot of people playing it. A lot of people really enjoy it.
I'm so happy for them, but no. Spider-Man is right there. No,
it's nothing personal, man. It's nothing personal.
I'm gonna point out this is what she meant.
I would still play it.
Did Spider-Man 1 win Game of the Year?
No, it did not.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it lost to. It was 2018, right? It came out in 2018, so it probably lost to God of War.
Oh,
let me see.
I mean, if you're gonna go up against the fact that the Elden Ring beat God of War, that just still hurts me a little bit, but I get it.
Yeah.
This game looks good though. Like, I really want to get Baldur's Gate.
My thing is, like, a lot of people say it's very much like playing D&D. I'm not huge into D&D. I don't know if it's my DM experiences or my groups or whatever, but they're just not been super big into it. I don't have groups. I just know people that are always looking for people to join groups. So that's why
I would love to play a game of D&D one day. Now this looks cool because I am interested in
one
D&D.
shots are cool.
The graphics are good.
Yeah, God of War did beat Spider-Man for Game of the Year.
I know things.
You do indeed.
So
Game of the Year is going to be really stacked. There's a lot of
it's going to be very interesting, and I'm very excited.
This year is stupid packed. That's why.
Yes,
it's ridiculous.
Oh, okay. I was shocked for a second. I didn't see Spider-Man on the list for nominees, and I was like, "Oh God!" But no, it is.
How can it be nominated? I mean,
it was God of War that won. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was a nominee. Celeste was a nominee. Spider-Man was a nominee. Monster Hunter World was a nominee, and Red Dead Redemption 2 was a nominee.
Red Dead.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have beat Red Dead either.
Red Dead is amazing.
Yeah, that was yes. I don't know. Spider-Man had a tough that year. Spider-Man has a tough.
Have you ever played
year.
Red Dead?
He's riding on a horse. I'm swinging around the city. What? Are you kidding me? No.
You play the game though.
Ride on damn horse and shoot guns, but I can shoot webs and swing around the city. Are you kidding?
I'm not arguing with that. Spider-Man's my favorite, but I'm just
I don't understand these gamers out here. Y'all don't like fun. What's happening?
Nobody's saying these are bad games. It's just what would you pick? What do you enjoy more?
Superhero games. That's what I enjoy more.
Look at this dragon though. Baldur's Gate looks awesome, man. I'm sorry. This game looks
the game does not look like this though. This is not the gameplay. So, that's the thing. This is not
pull
gameplay.
up some gameplay, Mike.
This is not gameplay.
The gameplay.
If it looked like that, sure. That is not gameplay. I've seen the
doesn't.
gameplay. It's not
It
that.
definitely doesn't.
Yeah, show me the game. I don't even know
the freaking sexy cutscenes and stuff. It was funny because a lot of the Starfield reviews that I've been listening to, they're like, I like Starfield, and then they list some of the things wrong with it technically, and then they're like, it needs more sex though. After coming from Baldur's Gate 3, it needs more sex. Apparently, it's funny they say that though. Now I'm trying to think. There was a warning or something that said you could get busy with people in Starfield, and I guess nobody's figured it out.
I guess.
Or they took it out. I don't know.
This is
that's still pretty good.
Also,
is this a MMO or is it just
no?
This still in the gameplay. Let's see the gameplay.
No, this is a cutscene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from the game.
Yeah.
It's gotta get going, Trayvon.
I'm just saying, don't false advertising. Show the actual gameplay. There it is.
It's tabletop.
Yeah,
that's
the gameplay.
Yeah, turn-based. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely not.
That's not.
I mean, it still looks great. It's just different perspective,
I also really fucking love Diablo, so this is nothing new to me.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like Diablo. Okay, yeah.
It's not gonna be your
I mean, y'all know how I felt about Midnight Suns, so.
Also, this.
Yeah, that was sad.
Midnight Suns is fun, though.
And that's a superhero game.
But that's a card-based, turn-based game, which was fun again. If you take it, and it's strategy, a lot of strategy in that game.
Yeah, I'm not spending my money on that.
Yeah, this one you have to like, you can't move freely. You have to like move.
Yeah.
So that's different than Diablo.
See, Dragon Age lets you choose between this and the regular way. See, I like that.
What's the regular way?
Like you actually move yourself, not about, oh, here, you hit this person, you hit. No, let me just move my character and hit how I want to hit. Let me not have to choose an option.
I don't mind term. I don't mind.
So it's real time versus
you can switch.
Based.
Yeah, that's one thing I liked about Dragon Age. I was like, now Midnight Sun should have did this. I know you guys remember I said that. I said Midnight Sun should have did this. I would have loved it. I can switch.
It was different. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Midnight Suns was all right. Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
It was fine. I got the DLC. I still got to finish that. Because
the last scenes look great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the text.
I mean, the graphics were, I think, the biggest problem with that game. Honestly, like playing it, I'm like, wow, the CG. Like they could have tried a little harder, especially with the like in game like itself. Like the costumes look great, but then when you get to like when they're moving around in the house or whatever the fuck, I'm like that looks so low budget.
Yeah, can't win them all.
No, but it's overall I still enjoy it.
But you know who can win, Joel? The Nintendo fans. Possibly.
Maybe.
With another bundle for Mario Kart?
They got Mario Wonder.
Another Mario Kart bundle? Yeah.
Oh!
Trayvon walked out. That's so sad. Like,
I didn't even realize he left until his chair started spinning.
Yeah. I'm gonna save that the Tears of the Kingdom. Well, yeah, I started it. I never finished it. That's mainly because I want to save it for the end of the year.
Oh, Joel.
Well, there's a lot to get through, and I know I'll get through it. Like right now,
yeah,
getting through Final Fantasy, got Mortal Kombat, and Spider-Man. Those are my focuses. Once they're done, I'll go back to Zelda, and then I might get Mario. So we'll see.
Man. Yeah. Well, I guess speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, we're not winning in the DLC department. They said no DLC for you guys. We're empty. Brain
nowhere
empty.
near anywhere. So
well, at least they told you. At least they told you shit. That's nice. They told you that. You're not looking for it.
Hogwarts, I
guess.
Why the hell am I so bright right now? Okay. Get it together, camera. All right. All right, sorry.
You're good. You're good. I really wish we got DLC. I know Zelda, like it's a big game. It took months to beat, but I wanted more.
They should have let us play as Zelda. That would have been cool. Especially, actually, I can't talk about it, but it would have been cool. It would have been cool.
Those who know, know.
Yeah.
No. Don't get me wrong. The last game had that same feeling where you could use like all the 4 Guardian descendants. I'm like, I mean, that's cool. Like, I like the idea of him. Again, I like parties in my RPGs. Now, Zelda's not exactly that. It's not Final Fantasy, but still, the idea that you could have different play. You can play with different people. You don't experience.
Yeah.
It often.
It's an interesting idea, but the execution is poor, in my opinion. As far as having the different like champions fight alongside you, and they're all mapped to the same button.
That was a pain.
That was such a bad decision. But
especially this last game was very similar, but they were mapped to different buttons.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they decided to do that. Like those buttons are still available, but okay. But yeah, it's very unfortunate we're not going to get any DLC. But they really, if you think about it, this whole game started as DLC, so I guess I can't really complain. They put their all into it. I really feel it. That's why I want more of it. But I also understand they're working on another Zelda game, and they're hoping players will have a similar experience in terms of enjoyment. So I'll look forward to that. Hopefully I will not be like 30 when it comes out.
Oh, man,
it's a rough start already, Nintendo, because my birthday is coming up. So, I mean, get to it.
Eek.
I haven't got anywhere near this far yet, but I'm still very excited to continue. It's such a fun game.
It is. It truly is.
I like it. I've always been a fan of the Zelda games, though.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's such a great time. Is there anything that you guys want to see outside of the DLC that we're not going to get? Is there anything you guys want to see at the Direct that's happening in the next couple of weeks? Allegedly.
I would love to see a remake for Wind Waker. I have not had the chance to play Wind Waker, but I also am conflicted because I would rather it come out on the Switch 2 at this point. Like the Switch 2, they've already said it's probably going to come out early next year, or at least it'll be announced early next year. So I'd rather do that. But if they did it, I would still buy it. So I'm sorry. I'm part of the problem. But yeah. Wind Waker, not you going, but Wind Waker, I would love to see that. I would be interested in maybe a Metroid update, even though I'm not super committed to that series. What? They could commit me. The Metroid Prime 4, yeah.
Yeah, that game is never coming out, is it?
It seems like that, but maybe for Switch 2.
We can dream.
I like Dread a lot, though. I gotta finish.
Dread is cool. Yeah, Dread is very cool.
I'm very old school with my Nintendo games, so I'm very excited for Wonder. It's like that's why I'm not complaining. I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted. So they brought me a new Mario game.
It looks really good.
It looks amazing. I watched that 40-minute video from the other day. I was like, awesome.
It looks a little too easy at times. Wish there was a little more platforming. Maybe they're just not showcasing it.
I'm about to say it just looks like it.
Yeah. When we were watching the gameplay the other day, they were mentioning a lot of different systems like badges and things like that where you can equip them to make the game a little bit easier. But I don't think it's a requirement.
It's
so
kid-friendly.
I'm hoping that the game has a decent level of difficulty, and then if you're struggling, you can equip a badge or something.
Yeah, because if you play with Yoshi and what's that purple dude? His name? Nabbit. They're for kids because they don't die. You can get hit and not die. They're invincible or whatever the fuck. I'm like, well, okay. Now you know. If you play with them, it's kind of like playing on easy.
This game is $70, right?
Probably.
No, I think we heard it was not. Zelda was 70.
Right. Yeah. If Zelda was 70, Mario probably will be
worth it. Let me see. What is Mario Wonder? I'll look it up real quick.
It says 60.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it.
Impressive.
Fuck it.
Dang. I saw 32, but I think it's for what is this for? Why does it say this? I don't know. It's 60.
It's 60.
So the next Mario Odyssey kind of way probably be 70.
Yeah. Because it'll probably be for the fucking Switch too.
But I mean, if they go the same route with what they did with Zelda, I think it would be worth it.
I think it'll be 70 just because they're going to be better looking too. I think Switch 2 is going to be a new system. They're going to have to.
I don't know if I could probably based off.
I like this. I like Odyssey, Sunshine kind of ones more.
But the 3D Marios as opposed to the 2D Marios.
Yeah,
I like both personally.
Yeah. I might wait till this one's on sale.
I wish I got to play Odyssey. I never played Odyssey. I'm sorry. I played a little bit of Odyssey, and I have played a little bit of Galaxy. I like the Galaxy too. But I grew up with that version, this version.
So,
all Mario is good Mario in my book.
But Sunshine was my favorite one ever when that one happened.
I like playing Superstar Saga on the Game Boy. Okay. So I'm completely out of this conversation.
What?
Did you play Odyssey?
Based. I bought Odyssey a few months ago. I haven't played it yet. No, it wasn't Mario RPG.
The remake is coming out.
It was a turn-based battle game. So it was very strange. I'm I don't know why it exists, but I love it. So.
And it's Mario?
Yes.
And they do have a lot of weird Mario games.
Weird.
And that's your preference of Mario game?
I don't know if I would say it's my preference per se, but it's one of my favorites.
Okay, that's cool. I like Mario RPG a lot, actually.
I've heard good things, so I might check that out.
I might get the new one. We'll see. I don't know.
You know, I would like a new X-Men. Yeah, X-Men game. Can't remember what it's called. It was a long time ago. It had like Psylocke and stuff, and it was a side scroller. I can't remember what it was called. It had like
X-Men
Cyclops.
Legends was a thing.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I played an
Whatever it was.
X-Men game on the original
Legends
Xbox.
was,
It was on Sega. It was a Sega game.
yeah, I'm about to say.
I
The only time it's the side scroller was on Sega.
Yeah.
That was good. That was actually too.
And a lot of fun with that game.
Because the X-Men one was only 4 characters. There was no, you can't play as a girl.
Tragic. Adam's in the chat. He's saying Final Fantasy 16 and Tears of the Kingdom need more lore explained.
What?
Left the games kind of confused because of lore gaps. Jamie, you're the only one who's played both. I think
Really?
for an extended amount of time. With
I'm
both.
about to say I played both.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's my first Final Fantasy game. So I love it.
So my position on this Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know if it's necessarily like a lore gap in the terms of like there's lore that they just haven't told versus there's just maybe not connections made that should have been made, which is fine in my opinion. Like I wasn't going into Tears of the Kingdom looking for a really great story because Breath of the Wild didn't really do that. I think they took some major steps up in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's still like, you know, not like a traditional Zelda game as far as story is concerned. Final Fantasy 16, I'm confused playing it sometimes, but I also think that that's kind of part of the design. Like I don't think they want you to be confused, but there's so much lore that they don't explain, which is why they literally have a button for you to like press to get the lore handbook so you can read about any given thing if you're ever confused.
And there's a lady that explains certain situations and history.
I love her.
Every major scene. Yeah,
she's my sexy teacher.
She's cool.
But yeah, I feel like Final Fantasy 16 is built that way, and like people that really want to understand what's going on, they'll dig deeper into the lore, or they'll read the lore book, or things like that. So Tears of the Kingdom, unfortunate situation where I just don't think they had more lore to tell us. And Final Fantasy 16, different kind of unfortunate situation where I think they just had so much lore that they could not possibly deliver it all in a like succinct amount of time.
Oh, those are fucking fun. Those icon fights.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I kind of hate this fight now because Benedicta, I miss her.
Yeah, but play the game, Trayvon.
What? I did play the game.
Yeah. Well, you seem surprised.
No, I said, he said, Miss Earl. I don't.
Oh.
You see, you get further into the game, you'll start to miss her. You'll start to miss her, man.
Yeah, she was a bitch in the beginning. So
she was.
I'm not
she sucked.
That fight was a bitch. This one.
Yeah,
I haven't done this.
I haven't done forever. That. I felt like it took forever. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
You're not far, Jim.
I kind of wish I didn't see this now because I was thinking to myself, "Isn't there another phase of this fight?" And now I see, yes, there's another phase of this fight. So
sorry, this is a state of play from like 10 months ago.
See, but I try to erase my mind of all those things. I feel like they over marketed this game, so you know, I try to erase my mind.
But like you watch the state of play and you don't know what the fuck is going on at the time. Now that you've played the game, you're like, oh, I know that. I've been there, done that, fought that guy.
You know what good thing? At least it came out with New Game Plus. You know, they had version, you know, they had all the features. They had all the features ready.
Trayvon, you know, they just got new costumes too.
Yeah,
I know. I went on there and it popped up and it said you can change the costume. Oh, that's nice. Change the sword.
I don't like Clive's other costume though.
I do. I think
I liked it.
A leotard.
It's not a leotard.
It looks like a leotard. It looks like he's about to go to gymnastics practice. Like
maybe I like gymnastics. I don't know.
Once I used that, I didn't like it as much after the fact. I do like that it glows.
Yeah, the glow is cool.
But that's
I like the sword. The sword looks like the You remember? I don't know how many people.
Well, you can
like
choose
Power
what
Rangers.
look you want.
No, but it looks like the sword of evil.
Mm.
Rangers.
Yeah, they got a lot.
They got some cool ones. They got some
That's
cool
what it
ones.
reminds me of.
Yeah. And Torgal's secondary.
Torgal. At first, I didn't like it because I'm like, why does it look like this? And then I literally got to the part where
they
like
explain
Torgal
it.
changes, and I'm like, oh,
They spoiled it for you.
Yeah, they kind of did.
Son of a bitch.
It was funny.
It's just funny because that just happened and then like the next day they revealed that. I'm like, oh, what a coincidence.
Yeah,
I have nowhere near it. All I thought was like, why is it green? I don't like
You'll
this,
find
so I
out.
put it back.
Yeah, they explained it. That makes sense. I'm like, why is this dog still alive after all these fights? It's pretty crazy.
Torgal's huge if you think about it. The big
That
dogs
is big.
usually don't live that long, so
That's what
I
I'm
don't. Damn, actually, don't say that. No, I love Torgal.
Turtle's awesome.
I love Torgal. I give him a pet every time I play the game.
And you get points for, you get something for that. It's like
There's probably an achievement.
There's an achievement for that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
An in-game achievement or like a trophy, a PlayStation trophy.
Probably both.
Yeah, probably both. I don't really be achievement hunting unless I know I'm close, and then I'll be like, yeah, sure, why not?
You know what I have a weird pet peeve with, and that's why it sucks to play long games, like big deep games. Side quests. I don't like doing them, but when they're there, I feel like I have to do them.
Yeah,
And
it's
like hard
this
to ignore for
game.
me.
The side quests are not that good.
They're
It's
not. They're
that
boring.
They
and
are
easy.
pretty boring.
they're-
I would say 90% of them are boring, and 10% they're like they're doing okay. They're doing okay, but
I've never 100% in the game, and I never will. Sorry.
Not even Spider-Man.
not Hogwarts Legacy. You didn't 100% that?
I mean, that's hard. Hogwarts Legacy is a bitch if you do 100%.
Oh,
I think I did 100% Spider-Man. One thing I loved about Miles
I got
Morales.
So many Merlin trials.
Oof. Miles Morales was very like they would basically like, hey, stop doing the main quests. Go do some DLC, go do some side quests. It's like cool. Genki's just like, hey, Miles, it's gonna take me a while to do the thing, so go do something else in the meantime. I'm just like, oh, okay. So it just kind of naturally led me to
like that. They give you
I do like
time
that too.
to
I
do
like
whatever.
Yeah.
I think
because
100% of both of those.
Because one thing with Tears of the Kingdom specifically, not a major spoiler, but like things go down at the beginning of that game, and so like I'm in a rush to finish the main story, and it's like I'm not gonna help dude put up signs. The princess is missing. I need to get on it.
I know that feeling though. It's like
see, but here's the thing, right? I started using my freaking engineering brain, the degree that I got from playing Tears of the Kingdom, right? If you just take the floating rock and you put it under like whatever sign Addison's got up, it'll be fine. The floating rock is the cheat code.
He's an idiot. It's a stake. It's literally a stake. Stab it.
You know?
But yeah,
everybody starts somewhere.
But yeah, that keeps me from doing the side quests because I'm in a rush to. If I'm Link, I'm not stopping to help this kid find apples.
Okay, right. Addison, sure. Every other side quest.
Pen don't need help. I gotta go find the princess. Sorry.
What? Oh my god! I just like broke up with Pen a few days ago, and I'm so sad about it.
He's great.
So sad about it.
He's great. I love those missions, but it's very hard for me to pull away from the main campaign.
Oh my god!
Miles Morales leading me to do stuff like that was a lot easier.
As long as they're not like Screwball in first Spider-Man.
I hated Screwball.
I couldn't. I said, "Fuck this! I'm not doing this. I don't care. I'm not doing that."
I think that's the last trophy I need to like platinum that game, and I'm just like, I can't deal with
it. Pissed me off so bad. So I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I always like doing stealth missions, and that's like.
Yeah, that was fun for me and Miles.
They're fun too, but then I guess at some point I'm like, I just want to get out here and beat their ass. Come on, come at me. All y'all, come on.
But I'm always into.
See,
if I could stealth through it, I'll stealth through it.
The other thing about it was I played Miles on the hardest difficulty, so literally it's like stealth as long as possible because if you don't, you're going to die.
Why did you play it on hard?
Yeah, I don't play those. I don't play any of these games like that.
I don't know. I guess I just did not love myself at the time. I don't know. I really
only normal for me on every game. I don't care.
I don't do easy, but I don't do hard either.
I usually don't. What was it? God of War at some point, whenever I was fighting those things and come out the ground, I was like, hell no, change the difficulty right now.
Oh, the Valkyries
These
or
motherfuckers.
something
No,
else?
whatever those fire ones that came out the ground. I don't know. They annoyed me so
I
bad.
know the fire motherfuckers that
That
come
might
out.
be so bad. I said, I can't
Fire
do this.
pit
Turn this shit
monsters.
down.
They're bitches, but you get. I mean, you can get past it once you get there. There's some
Yeah.
hard motherfuckers in that game,
Yes.
no doubt.
I never
Yeah.
beat the Rockers in the first game.
Me neither.
The Valkyries are actually a lot easier in Ragnarok. I'm not gonna lie.
And it still took
They
me
are.
days to beat them.
No, yeah, it
They're-
still takes
they're
forever.
bitches, though. Yeah, they're
But
bitches.
so it's like they're easier, but I think they're easier because I played 2018 and then Ragnarok back to back, and a lot of the boss fights had like pretty much the same patterns as the Valkyries. So I already learned their gimmick at that point, except for the freaking sisters. The sisters, that was the hardest fight in the entire game for no reason.
In Ragnarok?
I hate them. Yeah, in Ragnarok.
When it on that, well,
bitches.
I don't know.
I beat them first try, but the Valkyrie Queen, it took me like a week to beat that one.
The Valkyrie Queen? Yeah.
Yeah.
It only took me like maybe an hour. Maybe an hour. Because it was like I beat a lot of them all in the same day, and then I went to go fight the queen, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just kind of dead. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. Literally beat it like second try.
Sometimes it's just persistence that wins out.
I guess. I'm annoyed.
Gana was a real Valkyrie. Freaking whatever that name was. She don't touch Gana. She don't touch Gana.
Valkyries were brutal.
They were.
Games, though. Like, why did they make them so tough? Why were they harder to beat than Odin? Like, make that make sense.
True. Very true though.
But they're supposed to be protecting Odin, so it makes sense. You know, you're not gonna hire somebody that's weaker than you.
You shouldn't hire anybody that's more powerful than you either. Like, what's going on?
Also true.
That's kind of how bodyguards work.
They can kill. They can turn around and kill him. Then.
You gotta get them loyal. Gotta get them loyal. Which they were, so it worked out.
Thor wasn't even as challenging as the Valkyries. Is all I'm saying.
Oh man, it's so. That first Thor fight was amazing. I don't think they ever hit that height again for me.
Really?
Unfortunately.
I love the scene that you just goes black. I was okay. All right, y'all did
That's
your thing there. Y'all did your thing there. Okay, all right.
Such a good moment.
Battle War is amazing, though.
Yeah, good.
It's different.
I'm gonna be real. No game this year has hit the highs of God of War Ragnarok for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
As good as this year is.
That's for me.
But
like that particular scene, that's hard to beat. I feel like that's hard to beat in my whole video game history in general. That scene
Tears
was
of the
awesome.
Kingdom has one scene that I can't talk about for Joel's sake.
Bro,
Right.
Tears of the Kingdom, bro. If you know, you know. If you know.
Hogwarts Legacy did a lot for me, but like every time I think about that game, I just see red right now. So I can't.
Why?
They hurt you that bad, huh?
Yes, man.
Let go and let God, Trayvon.
There was some fun moments in that game.
It was. It was.
I was like, whoa, zip, zip, zap, zip. I was like crazy.
It was a lot of fun. The spells were fun. It was a lot in it. It was a lot of fun. Just like
fucking motherfucker. Oh.
Pain.
So you're mad because of the DLC? That's the big thing.
I need something. Oh,
that game was long, so I'm
it got like after you did all like the whatever missions, it just became very repetitive. I was like, I can't. I don't know. I just couldn't.
I was already moving on at that point, though. That Star Wars coming.
So, like, would you have wanted it to be a live service game?
I don't know. I mean, like it would have been fun. Like, what the Elden Ring thing where you could like do the Elden Ring? You could do like the battling against other people and stuff.
Yeah, PvP.
Something like that, like let you do that, or I mean, I know Quidditch isn't in the game because they put Quidditch in this other stupid game.
I know Quidditch would have been cool.
Yeah, they should have done that.
Although they had the aspects in there, like, but it's like okay, whatever, tease me with it, yay.
It would have been. If they did it, would have been reminding me of how Final Fantasy had Blitzball, and I don't know if anybody played Final Fantasy. I think it was 10. Is that 10? Yeah.
I think I have 10 and 10 too.
10. They have a game called Blitzball where they play underwater with a ball. And you can actually play the fucking game. I'm like, oh, this is insane.
That's dope. And the Yakuza games, I don't know how it works now, actually. Now that they're doing present day, because the Sega arcade does not exist anymore, RIP. But in the early Yakuza games, they have like a full arcade of a bunch of old Sega games, and they're all playable. You can play Virtual Fighter.
You can play Spy Hunter in Gotham Knights.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's weird, but you can.
Oh man,
you can play Crash in Uncharted 4.
You
could you? The original?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Nate and Yelena are playing, right? And pick up the controller.
Yeah.
I never beat that level. Beating the level gives you a trophy, and I couldn't beat it. Yeah.
I'm not very good at platforming, so I feel like I wouldn't do well.
You never played Crash before?
No, I don't think so. Yeah. Don't think.
Oh man, that hurts.
Wow.
Sorry. Maybe one day, if it comes on Game Pass, I would try it. But again, I'm not very good at platformers. My depth perception quite horrid, so I don't have a good time with it.
Crash is already a hard game. You would not have fun.
I mean, Crash for people regular, Crash is not.
See, but Crash, it kind of became a little bit cessful when they put the little like shadow under Crash, so you can see where you're gonna land. I'm like, I could kind of work with that. I don't even need depth perception. I just need to make sure the shadow is where it needs to be.
It doesn't help, trust me.
It helps a little bit because it's 3D platforming.
Yeah,
so sometimes it can help.
Not as much as you would hope, though.
I mean, so you're still gonna miss sometimes. If you jump too early, you're gonna. It happens.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I hate that. Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, what have we been watching this last week?
No, I got a list, right?
Nobody else. Y'all.
What did I?
Yeah, I'm the only one that did the list.
Well,
you're the only one who put it in the document, Jamie.
Yeah, but I was also late, so I had time.
I watched Digimon, of course. I don't know.
Okay.
I love that that's a constant every time we do this segment.
I'm almost there. I'm like episode 50 something right now. So I'm
out of how many?
Yeah, 64.
Oh, you're close. Yeah, you're close.
Yeah, so I'm almost there the whole season. I mean, besides Ahsoka, I can't think of anything else because I just watch YouTube baby all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Which is the problem because I have so many shows I need to watch, like Witcher, Wheel of Time.
Oh my god!
There's
You
so
haven't
much
seen
stuff
Witcher?
that I have not even.
Wait, did the second part of the season come out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been out.
It's been out for like.
I haven't seen that. Okay, well, I know what I'm watching.
I need to watch Upload. I need to watch the Bridgerton season 2, the Bridgerton spinoff. There's so much stuff that I haven't watched.
You haven't seen season 2 of Bridgerton?
Really?
They took my Reggie Page was not on the second season. Like it didn't like trigger. It didn't pull me. I was like, what? He not on there? So I don't know.
Fair. The Duke was a big pull.
They shouldn't have told me that. To be honest, they should have told me.
That's.
It really took that show out of my radar for real.
Yeah.
So sad. Really
That's brutal.
Oh, One Piece. Yeah. So I did watch the first 2 episodes of that. Love it. I teared up a few times. Love it. It was very great.
Tear up more, trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sanji's episode.
Yeah, they
good, right?
It was very good. It was really good.
That's episode 5 I saw earlier. I saw somebody say.
Sanji gets introduced in 5, but his story's in 6.
Okay.
Oh my god, it was good.
Okay.
It was very good.
Emotional.
It was emotional.
So
I forgot that happened too. So it was like I got hit again.
No, the anime doesn't show some of that.
The anime, anime shows a lot of that actually, and it's a little bit different from the way the anime does it. It's a little different, like. Well, I don't want to spoil anything here, so I won't go into it. But we'll talk.
We'll
about
do it
that
on Otaku when we do that.
But where I'm at in One Piece, the anime, there's more to his backstory than even the show shows you in the beginning.
Okay.
But that's much further down.
Yep, I paused my One Piece watch as well. I'm all over the place. I can't finish anything.
It's funny. It's so much. Like, it's just like I get overwhelmed with it. I'm like, I'll just watch YouTube. Fuck it. Like,
I'm the same way. That's very bad for this line of work.
Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm kind of stubborn like that.
I get overwhelmed by choice, and so I end up just watching YouTube.
Yeah.
See, but I've been like, I don't know. YouTube seemed kind of dry to me these days a little bit. I've been going to my watch later a lot now. I'm like, let me see what I didn't watch 10 years ago.
Oh gosh.
See, I'm also watching a lot of like tech videos and stuff too. So like,
good time for tech.
New iOS update comes out, they're talking about it. The Apple event's next week, so people wrapping up all the rumors and all the things. So usually they're all correct. So next week I probably know everything that's getting announced already. So it's very funny. Like they even have mock-ups and everything.
Yeah, whatever happened with the freaking VR headset or whatever it was.
It's still happening. It's coming 2024.
Okay.
I think it was $1,500. I think it is. Something like that. It's a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. Yeah.
Stick to my Oculus.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. What else is happening? I mean, there's a lot of tech events happening right now, like international. I forget what it's called, but it's an international one that just happened. So I've been like watching a lot of videos about that stuff. So, yeah,
cool.
I love that stuff.
Cool.
So I'm planning on getting the new iPhone and Apple Watch.
So I do have a question though, because you said you watched the first 2 episodes of One Piece. What were your expectations? Because I know you didn't watch the anime before that. What were you thinking before you started it?
You guys just talked about it a lot, and I was like, okay, y'all like it, so I'm excited to see it. That's kind of what made, because it wasn't going to be, I'm be honest, it wasn't something I was going to watch. I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. And I was like, until you guys were talking about it, I was like, oh, cool. Then I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, they have abilities, or at least he does anyway. And I was like, okay, that y'all know that pulls me in as well. And then I asked y'all one question in the chat. Y'all told me to shut me down, but I was okay, it's fine. Still watching it.
Wasn't shutting you down. It's just that was the answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
Joel told me something that can happen in future seasons. Oh, okay.
So support now, and you may get more in the future.
But yeah, that question I asked is something that really does put shows in my ranking or not to watch. Kind of like, because it's too much out here. Like if that's in it, that moves it up. So it's like but yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. It's great. I'm enjoying it a lot. The chemistry of all the characters. Yeah, I what's the girl name? Nami. It's pissed me off in the season, the episode 2. I was like, girl, what you doing?
Yeah, she liked that for a while.
Yeah,
she messy. I know that for sure.
Catbird the Nami.
That's the toughest part for me about going back to the beginning. I'm like, oh damn, I forgot Nami was like this. So stick to it.
Love the sword guy. I can't remember his name right now.
Zora, yes.
Yeah.
He's great.
I'll know their name soon. Right now.
Would this make you watch the anime?
No. Not me seeing it right above the show where it says 15 seasons. Absolutely not.
You don't have to watch it all right now.
If I'm gonna watch, no. If I'm watching anything that has that many seasons, it would be Supernatural. That's the only show that I'm like, I want to watch it so bad, but it has too many seasons. That's the only show because I like that type of stuff. So, but yeah, that's the only show that I would possibly do that for, and that's a low possibility.
And I watched all that too.
I'm not gonna pile on, but that's not even all the seasons of One Piece. Netflix doesn't have them all.
That's not all.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
More power to you. More power to you.
Yeah.
I'm not intimidated. I
watched My Hero before I watched that. So
it's
you haven't seen My Hero?
I've seen a little bit of it. I don't know.
You should watch it. It's good.
It's great. My Hero's great.
Especially the first season. I like it a lot. What? What you mean? That's your whole personality. What are you talking about?
Wow. Ouch. It's all right. First season's great though.
First season's good.
It's really good.
For Trayvon's taste though, that might be hard to get through. He might like season 2 more.
I mean, they
okay.
all have abilities in that motherfucker. So
Right, but you don't see them all until season 2.
It was very dry from what I saw so far. I was like, okay, it's a little bit of power. Cool, I get it.
Little
School.
bit.
Exactly.
School. Okay.
It's superpowered Naruto. That's all I.
I know of Naruto. I don't think I've ever seen. I've seen. What's the one? I know this. I know it's not the same thing. Don't tap me, anime people. Okay. Ichigo, whatever. Bleach. That's Bleach, right? Yeah.
That's Bleach.
I've seen some of that before. I've seen like episodes of that because my cousin used to watch it. But yeah.
Bleach is awesome. I love Bleach.
I'm not an anime guy. Okay?
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm not as big as they are, but I'm trying.
I don't even know if I'm included in the day anymore, but I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, the new season, second season. It's very fun, very good. I like it.
Did you say fun?
Yeah,
Not how I would describe season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen.
That first episode of them like coming back, that was pretty fun, and then it got like very wild. It's always a mix. It's always a mix, which is interesting. I've had fun watching it. I've been watching Ahsoka. I'm gonna wait to watch Ahsoka when the fam gets here, so I might be behind for a little bit. Which is unfortunate because it seems like Didge and AJ were going off on this most recent episode. But yeah. I think Didge said something as well, but I'll lump you in. All the spoilers. Oh yeah, I scroll right past that because I'm like I don't know what they're talking about. And then I'm watching Netflix's One Piece, which I'll continue watching later tonight. So we can talk about it next week.
Oh, the whole season's out, right?
Yep, the whole season's out.
It's a Netflix show, so all 8 episodes are up.
I'll finish it this week.
I want to rewatch in Japanese, but I don't see that option on my thing.
Yeah,
you have to go to like the closed caption settings, and it'll let you like change the language from there.
Interesting. I'll go check it because I'm like I want to see it, but I want to see it in Japanese.
I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender in Japanese because they had the Japanese dub for that.
Oh wow,
that was
That's
insane.
Wild.
It was so much fun.
Was it?
I've never done that.
That sounds fun.
Never even crossed my mind. That's interesting.
I really want to start watching the One Piece movies. Oh, because I've been watching. I saw some of because Netflix will play it in the background, and hearing it in English is so jarring for me. It's so hard. I can't. They're like, ew, that's what they sound like. Disgusting. I can't do it.
Damn.
Spoken like a true sub watcher.
It's just so different when you hear the anime Japanese version and you hear the English version. What they choose to depict. Sometimes they hit it, sometimes they don't.
That's how I felt when listening to Goku in Japanese for the first time.
Oh my god, yeah,
that's so jarring.
He sounds like a little girl.
Yeah. I'm like, why does he sound like that?
I had the same issue with Rurouni Kenshin. He sounds like a little girl. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? It's crazy. You gotta get.
But he is played by a woman.
They are, but so is Luffy. So is Naruto. Yeah, they don't sound like girls.
I don't know. Maybe it's different for Japanese people.
Yeah, I know.
He does a little. Once you realize he's played by a woman, you're like, oh, I see it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of One Piece.
Well, you know what I learned too, because you see where is it? I don't see it on here. These are just the movies, I guess, right? I don't even know.
The show, live action show, and then all the movies that are on Netflix.
Some of the movies.
Those are all the movies?
There's more. They're not all there. Yeah.
Yeah, these are just what's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's just what's on Netflix. I think there's 15 movies or some shit like that.
Damn.
Imagine just remaking every single one of those.
They're all different in their own way. Like I think the One Piece movie might. I don't know. I have to watch it. I've never seen the One Piece movie, so I can't tell you. But a lot of the time, that's how it was. Like you'll just see it again on the anime. But I do think they try to be different. At least the newer ones do. I don't know if all of them do that. I'll let you know when I watch them.
We'll get back to you.
We'll revisit.
But
One
I
day.
also watched the One Piece live action. I went through it faster than I wanted to because I just got addicted. But I did love it. I did.
Yeah.
And I really
very
hope
good.
it's season 2 because man, I love that. I love it. I love that whole thing.
Okay.
So hopefully there's more.
There better be more.
I
Look how much content they have to pull from. Like,
I know there's a lot. That doesn't mean that they don't want to spend the money, but we'll see.
if they don't continue, they're dumb. Why?
They are dumb.
Sorry.
I think there's so much.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I hope.
We already have established today that these studios are dumb, though. So
this is true too. And Netflix one of them. I finished The Crown. That I really like. I know the new season's coming out soon, so I might do that. I finished Bloodhounds. That was really good. The Chosen One, which is a live action version of American Jesus, the comic book from Mark Millar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was pretty good. It's all right, not bad.
Well, she did his magician show. But, whatever.
It is. I mean, the twist at the end was completely shocking. What else? What else am I watching? I finished Modern Family. I told you guys that.
That's a lot of seasons.
I caught up on What We Do in the Shadows. That's done. I'm in this season, so I finished that.
You gotta be watching these on like 2 or 3 different screens at the same time. You know what?
I watch. The way I do things is like I work.
He sits in the Matrix chair
When
and
I'm
has
home,
it
I work and I watch what I know what I'm watching. Like from the get, I'll go through each app. Like I need to watch this, and I'll just go through it while I'm working. Most of the time.
wish.
And then when I'm not working, like if I'm in the office, I obviously I don't watch anything. But that's why I've been able to catch up so much is because I work from home like 3 days out of 5. And then I'll watch
What? You're right. When I work from home, I hope they're not. I do work just so they know. But when I work from home and I have big gaps between meetings, I have caught up on quite a lot of content.
It happens.
So
you could do both. I've been able to work and do well at my job, and I could do.
Just for the record, look at the work I've done now. It's all been great. Okay, it's all been great.
I would have left all this off the stream.
Hey, but that's how I do it.
They know people do what they do at home. They know.
Yeah, I don't have to always watch the screen.
I don't know what they're talking about. I work when I'm working. I don't know.
The grind never stops. Never stops.
Yeah. But what else? I finished the session. I finished my Adventure to Superman. I'm almost done with Warrior. I love that show.
Oh, that's another show that slipped through. That's right there.
Winning Time is awesome.
You know what? I watched a couple episodes of Warrior and I was like, I don't know about this one.
It's great.
Maybe I just haven't got hooked yet, but I do like the fights though. The fights are cool.
It's great.
Jamie is never gonna beat the hater allegations.
I'm not a hater. I didn't even say I hated it. I'm not a hater.
I watch Heels on Star. I like that show.
Heels? What's that?
It's the
Stephen Amell show.
Stephen Amell's wrestling show.
Arrow.
You see, Jamie, if he posted on Instagram more often.
I don't even touch Instagram. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just messing around. It's fine.
Let's not do this.
And my last thing was Power. I watched the Power book for Force. So
Power is so confusing to me. There's so many different ones.
Yeah, Force. Yeah, there's 4 of them now. But right now, the one with Tommy's on. So
they almost got me to watch it because I saw some gay shit.
Power is fucking great. I'm just saying, like if you watch Power is a good show, and the spin-offs are good too.
Oh, I love the original Power.
Power's great. Yeah, the original. The spin-offs are good though. They are.
Like 15 spin-offs right now.
There's like 3. No, 2.
It's enough.
1, 2, 3. There's 3. Sorry,
Is BMF? That's another show, right?
That's not a spinoff though. That's separate. Okay. That's under 50 is producing it, but that's not connected to Power. BMF is not connected to Power.
Well, he got some shows on.
He got Raising Kanan. He got he had Force, and he has Ghost. Those 3 are spinoffs of Power.
Heard about that one.
They're all good. In my opinion, they're all good.
Yeah, fair enough. Good things.
What I hear.
Yeah, very good show.
Yeah, I haven't seen Power either.
And then my anime, which I separate anime from the rest, from like regular TV. That's because I don't watch that during the day because I have to. Sometimes I got to read. I cannot do both.
Yeah.
That means I
watch them in dub. I'm just saying, watch them in dub.
No, some I do. Like the ones I'm gonna like. I watch Demon Slayer, and I watch that in dub. I watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I've watched it both Japanese and dub, but recently I've switched to dub because
the dub is fun.
It's just easier. So I've Jujutsu Kaisen.
The jokes hit a little bit better in dub. Hearing Yuji rant about how much he loves Jennifer Lawrence in Japanese is kind of weird.
I forgot he had that real quirk.
I forgot about that. Man.
What else? Oh, I'm watching obviously Bleach. That's weekly though, so I watch that in Japanese, but that's great. And the One Piece, obviously, I'm watching One Piece, and I was on a little roll because I watched a live action. Now I wanted to and I don't know. I just want to keep watching One Piece, so I've been watching more of that recently. And that's kind of my anime for the time being. And eventually, once I catch up with the Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, I'll move on to other stuff that I need to watch. Because I will.
Sounds good.
And watching Boruto. Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
You do know the Boruto? Like, how far are you into Boruto?
80.
Because the Boruto movie is just some of the first arc. So if you're watching Boruto, you probably don't have to watch the Boruto movie.
Really? Well,
yeah.
Damn, we're watching it. I've seen all this already.
Yeah, I would have told you that if I knew you started it, but
no, I've been watching it for a while. So I'm in the 80s, 90s right now, some shit like that.
Are you enjoying it at all?
It's intriguing. Sometimes it bores me, but like right now, there's a lot of fillers. So it's like sometimes was there fillers, it's kind of boring. Right now, it's even I don't know. The last couple episodes are kind of boring, but I've switched from subtitles. I mean, yeah, I switched from sub to dub because I've been getting tired watching some of the boring episodes. So to keep me awake, I've been watching it dubbed. I'm like, all right, I can listen to it. I don't have to actually look at it all the time. But
Sasuke is so good too. So,
but you know what? I do like seeing their new kids, and they still haven't hit. They don't hit like the last generation exactly. I'm giving them a chance, but I do like some of them, and I'm looking forward to seeing maybe they'll be better when they do the jump, just like Naruto did. That's how I'm looking at it.
Boruto is very much sci-fi, where Naruto is fantasy. So like that transition, everything there too is a little jarring at first, but once it hits its stride, it does click a little bit better.
Yeah.
Anime's kind of weird though, so I'd suggest reading it, but hopefully it gets better.
I'm already in it. I was stuck. But I have a couple of animes that on the list, like Hunter x Hunter, which I've started 3 times and never continue. I never finished. God damn, sorry. I will do it.
I understand it.
Black Clover, I started that. I gotta continue with that. Attack on Titan, I am lost. I have to watch that. I'm on season 3 or 4. I swear to God.
You're just pausing because you're lost, not because you don't like it.
No, yeah, I don't know where I left off. I'm very annoyed.
See, you're better than me.
From the beginning.
I kept watching, even though I was lost. I just kept watching.
No, but hear me out. You got to start from the beginning. Attack on Titan does so many callbacks. Even if you're rewatching it, it's gonna be like watching for the first time because things will make even more sense. It's a series you have to watch twice to get it.
Wow, there's just so much of it now. And then when I first started, it wasn't. Now I feel like I've left it.
It's 80 episodes.
Yeah,
you can watch in dub too.
Yeah, I've done that. I've gone back and forth with that show. I have more. Like I want to rewatch Rurouni Kenshin, even though I think a new one just came out. I don't know if it's out yet I don't know.
I think it did. Yeah, I think it did drop.
I really fucking like it. I love the.
Pretty sure that was a spring anime, so yeah, I think it's out.
I'm gonna go check because that's fucking. I love that show. I want to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, I'm rewatching it right now. Or watching it, I should say.
I never finished it, so I do want to rewatch that. I started Shaman King and I never finished it. I keep fucking slacking. I want to finish Shaman King. I liked it originally. It's all right. I don't hate it, so I want to finish it at least to see it through. And there's others,
Wow, you're a very committed man.
Yeah, once I start something, I don't like to just leave it hanging. Sometimes I will if it's really, really bad or I feel like it's really bad, but it's rare that I'm that negative about something. I could probably name all the things I've left behind in one hand.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could not.
Yeah. I probably could. I'm like, nope,
what could they possibly be?
One of
if you could name one, like what name one, yeah.
What was the name of that show? It was about I think it was the Guillermo del Toro show, the vampire one. Oh my god, what was it called? It was on FX.
I've actually heard of
weird. It was actually really good, and then I think
Cabinet
the final
of the Curiosities.
Nah, no, that was on Netflix. That was good.
The only one I can think of is that one that was by the guy that was the kid.
The Strain. I think it's called The Strain. Okay. That was Guillermo, right? I think it was. The Strain. Yeah, because some of the vampires remind me of the Reapers from Blade. But yeah, that was a weird show. I liked it in the beginning, and then it just kind of fell off really hard. And that one kid really annoyed me to the point where I'm not watching this stupid show. That last year, I just couldn't. So I quit on that show. I rarely do that. What else did I just leave behind? There's a show. It was on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it. It was supposed to be, and I think that was the one. What's his name? The youngest Hemsworth, not Hemsworth.
Liam.
Not Hemsworth. What's the name? Oh my
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. Youngest Skarsgård. Was it Bill Skarsgård? He was in it. That was like one of his first shows. What was that called? Something. Fuck.
Right?
Yeah. That show.
No, he said it was a show.
It was a show on Netflix.
No, I'm saying you're talking about it. That's the Bill one.
Yeah. That guy, Bill. I think that was one of the first things I saw him in.
He's got a movie coming out called Boy Kills World. Seems really interesting.
Wow.
Just to put that on your radar.
Bill Skarsgård. It was that show. I left it not good. In fact, I'll find it. I didn't think it was a very good show. And that was on Netflix. What else? That's the only thing I could think of off the top of my head. Honestly.
Yeah, I abandon shows all the time because you're not wasting my time. I got other stuff to watch.
Yeah, it just takes a lot for me to quit on something. Yeah, it takes a lot for me to.
I don't call it abandoning because, I'll try it, and if I don't like it, I'm like, well, I tried it, and I'll move on. Abandoning.
Except for Naruto, you gotta finish Naruto.
I downloaded the Kakashi thing, so I'm gonna watch that.
It's called Hemlock Grove. That's the name of the show. I didn't
know. I did finish that. I'm sorry. I did.
You did? I did not.
It's so weird. I had to finish it.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Not a fan. Not a fan. No. Actually, let me see. I think I have a list. Hold on. Because I usually list it when I leave it. Not gonna lie. Because I have a master list, and so some of the shows. If I'll leave it, I'll say it.
You just write failed.
I say it. I forgot what I write.
I didn't like garbage.
Yeah, I did. Some shows I'm like, nope, this is trash. But it's rare. It's very rare because I don't like doing that normally.
They have an emotional European TV dramas list. Y'all, Netflix, you know me well, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw a video. I can't remember. I don't remember why I saw the video, but they were talking about their algorithm and how they trying to get to know viewers' habits and stuff, and they even go so far to change the cover art for shows and movies depending on what images you respond to more.
Oh yeah, they definitely do that. So I shirtless men down my Netflix.
Damn.
We'll tell you the truth.
Oh man.
All right, so this list is a lot bigger than I thought. My bad.
I knew it.
But I can go with you. I haven't counted one.
So is it still one hand or is it two
No,
now?
it's two. It's at least 4 hands.
Oh, okay, you're normal, just like the rest of us then.
I thought you was built different. You weren't that guy.
I am built different. 20 that's a little bit compared to some of this. Good Omens. I quit on Good Omens.
You
The After
what?
Party. I gave up on
I
the
can't
After
watch
Party.
that. I can't watch that.
I gave up on True Lies. I gave up on Nancy Drew. I gave up on The Strain. His Dark Materials. I gave up. Westworld. I gave up.
Materials?
Yeah, I could not. I don't know. Something about it.
I'm a ditch. I mean, you on thin ice, buddy.
A series of unfortunate events. I gave up. I did not finish that.
Oh yeah, that show was
Dear White People. I liked it until the last season. I gave up because it became a musical. That's 100% why. Disenchantment. I gave up. Fuller House. I gave up.
I heard it was a musical and I didn't watch the last season because of that. I was like,
yeah, it became. That's why I didn't like it. It was a good show, and then the last season. House of Cards. I never actually gave a chance.
Oh my god, what a show!
Irregulars. I gave up. Almost everything Star Trek except for the new one, the world's that one, the one that's.
Why you try so many if you gave up on so many?
I want to try to like it. I try, and they all disappoint me except for.
Let it go, baby.
Vampire Academy. That sucked. That's done. The Stand. I gave up, and you know what, Mr. Robot. I really liked that show, but I gave up on it.
Wow. Why are you giving up on shows you like?
Because
Remy Malek did not deserve
it. Lost me. It lost me like season 3 or some shit. I was like,
dang.
Again, it doesn't happen often. I rarely give up on things, but
get him out of here.
Couldn't do it.
Listen, once he said he gave up on every iteration of Star Trek, I was over it.
I understand.
I like Strange New Worlds.
That is a good show, but the rest are good too. Tragic. Okay, guys, that's a stream. I'm annoyed. We're done here. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe. If you're 2 hours in, I'm sure you probably already liked and subscribed. I mean, come on. I'm not sticking around in video I don't like for 2 hours. Unless you're a maniac like Joel, I guess.
Yeah. Or you just like some white noise or something, that works too. You gotta pick up the controller at some point, hit the like button though.
Guys, I'm on Netflix and seeing Justice League Unlimited on Netflix, first of all, is weird. But in the retro TV section, that hurt.
Yeah,
that
some
hurt.
of the things, I feel like some things that have come out like kind of recently are in retro TV, and I'm like, why are you doing this?
No, the show is 20 years old, but still, that hurts.
No, other things, not that. They're trying to hurt people on purpose, I think.
Pain.
I get it.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week. We're gonna be talking our 5 DC movies that we would want James Gunn to announce. It's weird. We'll see.
The ones that were not announced.
That aren't announced. Yes.
Right.
One being Static, of course, obviously, because duh. Everything else
1 through 5.
Give me some variety there. Come on.
We need 5 Static movies because honestly,
and
that's what's gonna
guarantee
save
them. No, if it does well, guarantee.
That's a lot of.
I want to be real. If they make Static, saves the entire brand. You know why? We gonna show up for Static. Everybody loves
Static. Yeah.
Nobody
absolutely right.
It.
You're absolutely right.
That should have been the first movie James Gunn announced. Honestly,
we show up to support for sure.
I'm pretty sure it's on the list.
I'll get Rig Unlimited. They give us Static. I have Rig Unlimited and AMC list, and I'll go to both theaters.
If that's what it takes to get Static, I would
save
too.
you, Regal. You hear me? I'll save you.
Oh, they canceled the dumb Regal ad. You guys saw that, right? That would like play before the movie would start. It's got all those stupid movie references in it. Like everybody just speaks in movie references. It's terrible.
Yeah.
They canceled it. I
They
don't
don't
care.
do it- They don't do it anymore. I haven't been to Regal in a while, so
They ended it this week due to complaints.
they've
Complaints.
been running for a very long time. So
I've been
they've ignoring
complaining
them in
about
place
Nicole Kidman for years. God damn
Hold
it.
on there.
Hey,
Hold on
no,
there.
not too much of Nicole
Not too much.
Kidman
I love
now.
that now. I love that.
Nah.
Heartbreak feels
Somehow.
good in a place like this.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
National anthem of the
Get to the movie 5 minutes quicker if you just cut her out.
I have seen her. I have seen it be condensed for certain movies. Actually,
I appreciate that, honestly. 'Cause Jesus Christ.
They should not condense it. They should leave it as is.
Every time
It's
I know the
amazing.
movie's about to start. Honestly, it did save me for Oppenheimer, or else I probably would have missed more of it. So I was so late.
Sometimes I use that as my now it's time to run to the bathroom right here because we know she's about to talk.
God. I mean, you're fasting.
Soon as you see her foot hit that puddle, go to the bathroom.
Went before that.
Damn. I'm with Didge. I like singing the Let's All Go to the Lobby song. Sometimes I sing it in my head. It's kind of catchy.
It's singing. Let's go to the lobby during.
Yeah, you know the Let's
That's
All Go
weird,
to the
but
Lobby.
all right.
It's catchy.
Here's this dumb Regal ad. Before we go.
Oh yeah, I probably haven't seen this.
all
This seems
happening.
familiar.
This thing is nicer than my apartment.
No,
Shirley,
never mind. I've
be
seen this.
serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
They took it up.
So I got that going for
It's a
me.
big Pepsi ad.
Nice.
Mr. Musk.
That's gonna leave a mark.
She's beauty and she's great.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
It's not a man purse. It's called a satchel.
You can't sit with us.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hey, there's Trejo.
You broke my heart.
As F.
That's clueless.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, this is just bizarre. I didn't even know they were talking in movie.
Now play the
references.
goat. Play the goat. Play Kidman. Let's get into it.
No, I've seen it enough for a
Let's get into her.
lifetime.
Let's get into her.
I've seen it I go to the movies a lot. I
Love
see
her.
it like
Love
I
her
don't-
down.
I missed the part where that's my problem, Joel, that you go to the movies.
Also,
right?
a movie.
I went 3 weekends in a row.
Love her. They see that her
Come to
foot hit
this
that.
place
My
for
girl right
magic.
here. That's it.
Come to AMC.
You
theaters
can
to
see,
love,
you can hear the
cry,
groan from my row when they're taking
care.
like, oh,
because we need that, all of us.
It's already better than the last one. Though.
Indescribable feeling
Yeah.
we get
at least it's just
when the lights begin to dim.
Was it Regal that had the roller coaster before the movie,
we
or was
go
that AMC?
somewhere
I can't remember.
We've never
That's
been
IMAX.
before. Not just
That's IMAX
entertained,
theater.
but somehow reborn
Yeah, play that too.
together.
that's funny too.
Dazzling
The Dolby
images
theaters are
on a
like,
huge
it's the
silver
screen is
screen.
still on. I'm like, I
Sound that
fucking
I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak
Heartbreak
feels
feels
good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best part of us, and stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are. AMC theaters. We make
Make
movies
movies
better.
better. Period. That's it.
And that's when we know the movie's about
I'm
to
not pulling up Greg Marcus's a million ads, Didge. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
I've definitely never seen any of those things.
I haven't either.
The last time I went to a Regal movie, it was 40.
What's the most iconic one they got?
He changes them like every season.
Oh, that's great.
I'm ready,
Yeah, they-
I'm ready for Nicole Kidman to do her new one. I'm ready for her, do her big one, the next one. I know they asked her to do another one.
Does she say that line every time? Heartbreak feels good in a place like
Did
this.
you not see us mouthing it every single time?
That's it.
No, but I'm saying, like, does she say it in every iteration?
No, they play that
That's it.
exact video every time.
It's what? The fact that you're doing another one is a huge deal.
I'm so excited for the next one.
That's the one. They
sequel
won't
is coming.
stop playing.
I
sorry.
see. I didn't understand. I never see, like, literally I didn't know that was a thing until Trayvon mentioned it like a few months ago.
I love
You
her
never
so
been to an
much.
AMC or recently?
I don't have any AMCs near me. The last time I went
okay.
to an AMC, I was like maybe 10. So
Uh,
it's been a long time.
That's
Okay.
insane to me.
So what's your normal theater usually?
So we were going to Regal, but then Regal got kind of bougie. So then we started going to what's it called?
Cinemark?
No.
Oh, I've been to one. Finally, I went to one.
We did go to Cinemark one time. Damn, what is it?
I pick.
Let me make sure it's not like a local theater. Let me look it up.
It's fine.
I pick.
I'm just
AMC.
saying. The AMC ad is 1,000 times better than whatever Regal just showed us. I don't know what that was. It made me uncomfortable.
See, it's catchy. Let's all go to the lobby. Okay. I got the name of it. Now let me just see if there are other ones. If not, I'll tell y'all off stream.
What's the theater near you now in Brooklyn?
The one near me now is a Alamo Draft House.
Okay.
That means they have limited options.
Yeah, I couldn't go see Blue Beetle there. I had to go to a different theater. I actually went to a Regal for that one. Crazy. Wait, me? Or no, Mike. Okay.
He's mad because Marcus doesn't even put the ads on YouTube. I checked. They're not there. They're theater exclusives.
That's crazy.
Well, it's special.
Sure. Guys, that's... Go ahead, Trayvon. You about to say something?
No way.
All right. Bye.
Bye.